this is Pooja and welcome to Food Without Borders. Today I'm going to show you how to put together a perfect meal which is also vegetarian, and this is a cauliflower taco. Now for this you don't need a lot of ingredients, but on a weekday when you want to eat delicious food but you're too tired to make anything, this works wonderfully. So let's get started. So folks, the first step would be to preheat your oven to a 375-degree Fahrenheit, which is about 190.5 degrees Celsius. Now we will be roasting these in the oven, so which is why we need to preheat the oven. And into this bowl I have some cauliflower florets, which I have cut into bite-sized pieces and also rinsed it. Actually, I didn't do all that. I just brought it from the market in a pre-packaged bag. Open the bag. If the florets were a little bigger, I cut them into small, and this is an option. It may be a little more expensive, but if you would like to get a whole cauliflower and cut it by yourself, that works well, and it is pretty pocket friendly too. Now into this, I am going to add some avocado oil. You can use any odorless oil of your choice. Taco seasoning. This is a homemade taco seasoning, and the entire spice blend would be on my blog, so you can go check that out. I'm gonna add this too. Garlic powder, you could use garlic paste. Likewise, onion powder, you could use onion paste. And you know, I cannot eat anything without some chili flakes. So in goes the chili flakes. You can completely skip it if you want. And this is an optional ingredient. You really don't have to add it, but when I was experimenting with the cauliflower tacos, the reason why I added some chickpea flour or garbanzo flour was because I wanted it to coat and give that tempura kind of feel, the crispiness that a tempura gives. It doesn't give the recipe as much of the tempura feel that you need, but it does give it a nutty flavor that I really enjoy. So this is an optional ingredient, but if you have it in hand, do add it because it really enhances the taste of the cauliflower tacos. Final ingredient would be some salt. And I am going to give this a mix until all the cauliflower florets are completely coated with the spices and the oil mixture. All right, the cauliflower is nicely coated. I am going to transfer it onto a baking pan that I have lined with some aluminum foil. Spread it nice and evenly so that they can cook evenly. I am going to stick this into the oven for about 30 minutes, and then meanwhile I'll show you how to make the sauce that goes with these tacos, okay? I'll be back. So folks, now I'm going to show you how to put together a chipotle adobo sour cream sauce. So I have a little chopper here that would do the job. Into this I am going to add some cumin powder or ground cumin, our sour cream. And for those of you who cannot find sour cream easily or would like to go with a leaner option, you could always go with some Greek yogurt because there's so much flavoring going into this sauce, you cannot taste the sour cream really. Also, for those of you who are looking for a vegan option, here's where you can add some coconut milk or coconut cream, and that would make this recipe completely vegan. Now add the chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. You can find this in most supermarkets like Target, Walmart, but if you don't find it and you have a Hispanic store close by, walk into it, ask them, they will have it. I'm only adding one pepper because this will be otherwise really spicy. Into this I will add a clove of garlic, some lime juice, some fresh cilantro, and I like to add a splash of water, which is just about a couple of teaspoons or 1 tablespoon. Give this a whirl and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, now I'm going to quickly taste it for some salt. Now, the chipotle adobo sauce that comes in a can already has some salt in it, which is why I did not add any salt, but looks like this needs a little bit of salt. So I am going to add that and give this a whirl until everything is combined. Okay, so folks, let me go transfer this in a bowl, and when I come back, I'll come back with the entire ensemble and then we'll do the tasting. We are back and it's showtime, so let's do the tasting. I have some white corn tortilla that I just warmed up on the stove. Onto this, I am going to add the cauliflower. I'm going to add some of that chipotle adobo sauce onto this. And I know this sauce has a kick to it, so I am very stingy about adding it onto the taco because it'll be spicy. I am going to also squeeze a bit of the lime. Bon appetit. There's so much flavor to this recipe, and all simple ingredients really. So give this recipe a try. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe if you haven't. I will leave the written version of this recipe on my blog, and I will leave a link to it in the description box. And until next time, bye.